everyone, I wanted to just give my initial thoughts on this YouSwim swimsuit. I got it on, I think it was like a half off sale for a sample sale, and it was delivered today. So my initial thoughts, I'm going to tell you what they are, and then I'm also going to, show you guys something that I like a lot better than this, to be honest with you. So first off, I do love the color. Color is really great. I think I like the look of the bottoms. I like the look of the top, I guess, but it's only when I spend, I just spent a solid probably 2 minutes adjusting myself in the mirror to get the look of this top, and when I initially just threw it on, this was way off to the side and I don't know. So the other thing with this that I find a little not super great, but whatever, is it does require hand washing only, line dry only, and it kind of advised against swimming in chemically treated water. So it said spas and hot tubs, but I would also assume a public swimming pool with chlorine and stuff. So I guess if you're planning to swim more in bodies of natural water, rivers, lakes, oceans, etc., probably it'll be fine. But I was hoping to get this and go swimming more at my local therapy pool. So I don't know, I'm guessing that if I do that more than a few times, it'll start to get discolored and bleached in certain areas by the chlorine. The other thing is it says online that it's seamless, and I don't know how you might technically define seamless, but to me this is a seam. And I have sensory issues, so I can really kind of feel that. The other thing is I got the size 2. They operate with 2 size options. So I got that thinking oh, okay, this can kind of grow with me if my body changes size and stuff over the years, which I guess it could. And right now looks fine, but I kind of don't totally see how this could expand that much, without being very snug, too snug for my comfort. So yes, it's technically able to stretch out this much, but it's very there's a lot of resistance. It's not an easy stretch. It's very resistant to this. So I just feel yes, maybe it can technically get bigger, but I don't know if it would remain comfortable. So I guess I'm glad I got this size on the bigger end, but again, if you're someone like me who has sensory issues, not totally sure if it'll work for you. The material is also super thick. Again, it did say that, so I'm not sure if I just had different expectations for how that would feel, but to me it's I don't know, perhaps a little bit too thick. I don't know. Again, I have sensory issues, so my taste and needs are super specific. I'm just sharing this in case this matches at all with your guys' expectations. So again, this is all after a lot of adjusting that it looks like this, and I think I do the fit of the bottoms. I also saw in videos where people were trying this on. Again, they were stretching it. They're oh, this is so great, blah blah blah, and I was under the impression that you could kind of stretch it for more coverage, but it kind of just it just snaps back. I don't know. So I guess, I don't know. So anyway, personally, my gut reaction to this, between the really snug seams, for me, I don't like when stuff is really constrictive around my low back, and this kind of is. This is way more constrictive than I expected it to be. I expected it to be a light, airy, stretchy feeling. It's more a really snug feeling, bordering on tightness, that I know my body can't tolerate for a long period of time. So I don't love how it's kind of feeling it's restricting me right there. But again, looks great. It does, looks great. I like the color of it a lot. I just don't know if it matches my needs. And overall, personally, because of like the cost of this, like on 50% off, this was like, I think I paid like $92 for this. It was a 50% off final sale sample sale, so I can't return it. If I could return it, I probably would, because it's not going to be my first choice probably to wear. And because of that, I just wanted to, again, express my thoughts in case there's anyone else out there who's been getting ads constantly for this type of swimsuit. And maybe you're like me, where you thought like, oh, this could be great. It's like a sensory friendly swimsuit. Personally, I don't really find that. And I'm still definitely going to wear it, but like, I don't know. I just have, it just stretch, hold on. It's a good little test for it, I guess. I have something else that I like to wear to go swimming that personally for me feels a lot better than this. So let's move on to that. Okay, so typically when I go to the therapy pool, I like to wear this usually. It's just a sports bra. That's literally all it is. It's unlined. There's no like built-in padding or anything like that. It's a lot, how can I say it? It's more, it is admittedly kind of snug around here, but I'll show also like a couple other tops that I wear. But anyway, sometimes I'll wear this one if I just want the color purple. It's like a very light purple. Yeah, but this is booty. This is booty underwear, and this is like actually seamless, and the band is way wider, distributing potential pressure, which is like very, very, very minimal. And then this actually is very stretchy in a much lighter way. So this has more of the sensation that I was kind of hoping for. And I think booty, I think they make a similar cut to the other one I was just wearing. But this kind of has a little bit more coverage. So I don't know. I like this. It's literally, by the way, this isn't a swimsuit either, just like this isn't a swim top. This is a sports bra and this is underwear. So I do this combo because like basically this looks like black swimsuit bottoms. There's honestly no difference really. And the comfort is way better. So I'll also just switch to my other top and I'll go back to the YouSwim top because I think I can maybe mix and match the YouSwim top potentially with this, and we'll see how that would look. So this is another combo I'll do sometimes. This one is much, again, more light, stretchy. There's much less sensory input happening. It is longer. There's not as snug of a bottom here. This is also kind of like a sports bra crop top situation that's unlined. Definitely fits more like a tankini, honestly. But I like this one a lot because it's just very like comfortable, and again, it's not too tight. It's definitely not restrictive, much looser, much more comfortable for swimming. So let's try it with the YouSwim top now. This is how it looks when I initially just like throw it on. I haven't really like adjusted anything yet. I kind of like this combo comfort wise. As you can see, I'm gonna have to kind of like adjust to kind of like get things into place, if you will, for things to like be comfortable. And this is where sometimes I feel like it takes them and like really separates things maybe a little too much. I don't know. But I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of adjustment. But I think this is a combo I could get behind because the top for me is definitely a lot more tolerable than the fit of the bottoms. And so this top paired with the booty bottoms, B-O-O-D-Y, I think this is the most comfortable. And this is probably what I'll go river swimming in and potentially therapy pool and stuff like that. I've been using these booty underwear, by the way, to go swimming in the therapy pool for probably like 2 or 3 years now. And obviously they're just underwear, they're not actual swim bottoms. I get them because it's a super comfortable unlined gusset, very comfortable, no seams there. The whole thing is seamless and super, super stretchy, which I need physically and sensory wise. And like I said, this is just underwear. My point is like these are not chlorine resistant at all either. and so obviously they do become bleached over time. So I just bought a 3-pack of these new black ones to kind of replace and phase out the older ones that I had worn probably like dozens of times each. And now they're super bleached, and like I can't wear them anymore. I just can't. It's not a good idea. So anyway, I think this is the winning combo. Would I buy YouSwim again? Absolutely not full price, personally. Maybe a sample sale, maybe just a top for the sample sale if there was a color I liked. I will say I do like the fit of this. I think this is called the Eva fit. So that's nice. I mean, I like maybe the style, I should say. And yeah, so I guess those are my thoughts right now, my first impression. Let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments below. I know that this is not an ASMR video, obviously. This is a faster paced, you know, top of my head, kind of like first thoughts, first impressions, try on video. But I tell ya, as soon as I like opened up the packaging and put it on, I was like, oh, okay, like I need to kind of like verbally process how I feel about this, because like I watched other people's reviews on the fit, and again, the reviews written and video, they're always emphasizing like, oh my gosh, this is like so stretchy. And like they are, but not as much as booty. And again, I understand this is not an actual swim bottom. I get it. This is more of like an improvised solution for me. But for me, with sensory issues, I'm kind of putting this out there specifically for people like that in my same boat. I like these a lot better for swim bottoms. There's more coverage, it stays in place better. Honestly, like, it looks like a swim bottom. Who cares? Whatever, it does the job. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions. I will stop rambling now. Just wanted to add one more thought to kind of like soften my initial impression, is that I did this try on before I finished my stretches for the day. And that's kind of a big deal. That could be a big factor in my initial response. The thing is, I was doing my mile-long walk, I saw the delivery got dropped off during my walk, and I was like, oh, I should go try that on right now. I'm very excited to go see how this fits. So I kind of dropped what I was doing, did that, but admittedly, I'm definitely a lot more sensitive to sensations and sensory stuff in the day before I finish my stretches and my physical therapy and everything. So I'm gonna go actually get that done. I'm gonna come back in like an hour or so, and I'm gonna see how things feel once I try it on a bit later, after I'm already more like loose and warmed up and my muscles are more like stretched out for the day. Because I think that could be a factor. Just for me personally, I have a lot of like sensory issues to touch and fabrics and constriction, and I guess I was just really, really hoping for something that would feel a little bit more like light and airy. And don't get me wrong, like I love the look of it, I love the color, I love the style of it, I do love the fit of it, how it looks, I love all that. That's all great. But, you know, the sensation of the fabric against my skin, I don't know, it just wasn't super great at first. So I'm gonna come back later, see how it feels later in the day, and hopefully there will be a difference. And certainly, like, even if not, it's something that, you know, if I'm just going for like a quick 30-minute swim or something, like I'm gonna be in the water, I can tolerate that type of, you know, snugness if I need to for a little while, and ultimately it's not a big deal. So anyway, again, leave your thoughts and questions down below. Have you ever tried out this swimsuit yourself? If so, what are your thoughts? I'm just very curious, and especially if you also have sensory issues like me, I'm curious if I'm alone in this, or if other people have found this for this particular style of swimsuit fabric, I guess. Okay, see you guys later, bye. Okay, I've done my stretches. I've done my walk, my exercises, a cool down shower, etc., etc. I feel better now, and the bottoms definitely feel better. And in the future, if ever, you know, did go swimming, I would have already been all, you know, stretched out for the day prior to swimming. So anywho, let's just say like my second impression of the suit today, I guess, is that I think I like it more as I've like been thinking about it. I do like the high leg situation, you know what I mean? And I will say, like, okay, how can I describe it? It's stretchy in the sense that like the fabric itself also kind of stretches, and you can kind of like put it where you want it to go, I suppose. The only part that kind of doesn't stay in my experience is like the buttocks region, you know what I mean? But otherwise, I really like the color. I think the color for me is the biggest thing. I do like the fit of the top, and I don't know, the more I think about it, I think the more I do like it. And yeah, I think it just has to grow on me, and I'm excited to just like actually go swimming in it. So that's it. I came back around. I don't know, we'll see how I like it, my thoughts on it further when I actually go swimming. But so far, I think I like it. I think for me the color is the biggest thing. I just really like this purple color in general in life. This is one of my favorite colors. Now it's on a swimsuit that's on me. That's cool. And yeah, so I don't know. That's it. Bye. Hope you guys have a great day or night whenever you get the chance to listen to this. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.